Hi everybody, Tracy from the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel here today to share with you a Goose Creek unboxing and haul. This is a huge 12 pack, and that is because there are candles in here from two different collections. The Tropical collection, and then there's like a Cloud Dreams collection. I'm going to focus in this video only on the Tropical because honestly it's the one I'm most excited about. So I'm going to open this up and I'm only going to pull out the Tropical candles. The Cloud one you will see in a future lit review. If you are new here, my lit reviews often include unboxings, but not always. Because if you get two in one, I can't unbox it twice. They'll always include cold impressions, scent notes, wax, wicks, jar, examining the candle on first arrival. Cut the video, I go out, I test these for strength, throw, and how the scent evolves on warm, and I report back in the second half. I also always put in chapters, so if you want to skip around to a specific scent you're looking for, feel free. You can click view more, that's listed in the description, or you can hover your mouse if you're on a browser. So try to make that easier for y'all in case you don't want to watch the whole video, but if you do want to watch the whole video, that also makes me super happy because I love it when y'all join me, and when you have stuff to say, and when you have stuff to share. Let me get this cut open. It is not working for me. Okay, whew, got that open, y'all. There are always two empty crates on the top when you get a 12 pack. So I'm just going to take those off there. And these are very dusty. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. And I think that's just crate dust. I think it's from the cardboard from the crates. I'm going to go ahead and just wipe it on my pants. It doesn't, stain your pants or anything. It's just fiber, like little fibers. But it gets in my nose. It makes me super itchy. And plus, it kind of makes the jar look ugly. And I think these deserve to be admired. So this one, brand new to everybody, Oasis Fern. And y'all, these labels are gorgeous. I'm going to show you some detail here. Number one, the little water droplets you can see on there. They actually have a little bit of shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and just do that with the jar. You can see there's a little bit of shimmer to the water droplets on there. They're also textured, so they kind of are raised from the label a little bit. Then you have a beautiful iridescent backdrop behind the name of the candle and a black backdrop in the wraparound, which allows the fern and the foliage from, looks like jungle or rainforest, to really pop. I also think this would look phenomenal under a black light, and you can see that those water droplets again here, really kind of shimmering in the light. So pretty. Glossy black lid to match. White wax, and these are thin, stiff wicks. Ooh, this smells good. Scent notes are jungle fern, green leaves, hyacinth, and lily of the valley. Oh, this is pretty. I'm a little worried about the lily of the valley. As it should be. It is sweet and a little bit sharp. It's a white floral. But I also feel like it's well balanced with the greens in here, which feel very lush and dewy and damp and fresh. It feels very spring-like. You could tell me this is a spring garden candle, and I would believe you. It doesn't necessarily scream like rainforest or jungle to me, or tropical. Yeah, it's very fresh, very sharp, very dewy, earthy, green, and floral. I think I'm gonna like it, but I am worried about how that lily will do in here. I don't know, y'all. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like those florals. Next one is a rebuy for me. I burned this last year, really liked it, wanted to get it again. Papaya leaf and bamboo. So here we have behind the label, instead of bluish green, we have kind of a pink purple. Same dewy, watery raindrops. More florals. I don't see bamboo in here, but more that and that. Yeah, that's a huge cut open papaya. Beautiful fruit scene. Same black lid, same white wax, and this one has Corwicks. Scent notes are juicy papaya, sweet mango, bamboo woods, and lush rainwater. Oh, it's so good. It is fruity. And unlike some tropical fruits, I'm thinking of Viva Brazil from Bath & Body Works, for example, that just smelled kind of like BO to me on cold. It mellowed out on warm, so it's fine, but I don't get that at all from this. This is just a wonderful sweet papaya note. There's something that feels a bit high-pitched and floral, and I don't know if that's coming from the bamboo woods or if that's coming from something that's in the rainwater, but there's something a bit high-pitched and perfumey. There's definitely something that feels like dewy aquatic, and then the mango comes in there with the kind of like, I think like tartness of the papaya is a proper way to frame it, but the mango is sweet. And I feel like I get equal parts mango and equal parts papaya. Yeah, there's almost like a citric acid sourness here, but there's no citrus in here that would make me think that that's, you know, a citrus note, but there's something really tart. I'm guessing it's coming from the papaya. Okay, next is Dewy Rainforest. This one is also new, also dusty, so let me just wipe that off there. Let's get a look at this label. Another green background, same water drops, beautiful pink and purple plants. Looks like monstera to me. Absolutely gorgeous. I definitely like this year's tropical label better than last year's. Same black lid, white wax, thin stiff wicks. This is Rainforest Canopy Sunlit Oak Moss, fresh citrus and forest blooms. And now in my head I'm like, was that mislabeled? Because the other one had citrus smells in it, but this one definitely doesn't have fruit in it, and it doesn't list fruit, so I think they're labeled correctly. Oh, this is green. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, this is a much fresher green without going sharp. It feels more grassy to my nose. It feels more plant-like, less floral, no fruit. This is going to go so well in my current rotation this spring. I have my March rotation. I have a theme that's like grass. So I have like Tea Time from Kringle. I have Yankees. Is it Shamrock Fields? I have a lot of grass stuff going on. I'm testing Voluspa's Temple Moss. This will pair nicely with all three of those, because it has like a grassy note that I think would go well with something like Tea Time, but there's also I would say it's like a damp, fresh moss, not a dried moss scent note. It doesn't feel like fall or like, you know, moody, like a Halloween candle that has moss in it. It's definitely more of a fresh moss that would go so well with the Temple Moss from Voluspa, which, by the way, I do have a review coming out on that, but it's going to be a bit. I am backlogged. Oh, that's a stunner. Yeah, I'm really excited to have that one in my collection. It's immediately going to go into the burn rotation. And then the last one that I picked up, because there are, I think, 8 candles in this collection, but I only picked up 4, and I'll explain to you why. The other one I got is Jungle Palm Trees, and this is also a repurchase for me. To be fully transparent, the Hubs does not like this candle, like at all. In fact, in the spreadsheet, he yellowed it out, which means we don't buy it again. I bought it anyways because I like it, and I told him, I was like, hey, just so you know, I picked up a candle you don't like. Told him which one it was. He said kind of like, whatever. He didn't care. So he green lighted it even after yellow lighting it, and that's because I love it, and he's willing to give a little. So same kind of wraparound, more foliage. Love the blue water drops on this part right here. So pretty. It almost looks like crystals. And then you've got some fruit. I forget what's in this. It's apple. Are those apples? Those don't look like apples to me. Those almost look like, what kind of fruit is that, y'all? Is that, it almost looks like mango, but coconut? I don't know. Help me out. I'm not good with tropical fruits. I know it's not apple though. So this one's Jungle Palm Leaves, Sweet Bamboo, and Dewy Apple, and you have to like palm. Which I'm not a huge fan of palm, but I like it in this one because of how it plays with the sharp brightness of the apple and the kind of dewy greenness associated with the bamboo. So palm to me just smells kind of creamy, a little bit like a lotion or a body care. It has a bit of a high pitch note to it. If you like the palm that's in from Kringle, I think it's like avocado and palm. It's like that, but it's turned down. It's not as strong as it is in that candle. I like this one better for that reason. But yeah, palm is just kind of like it's almost like a fruity floral creamy note. And then you just get the fresh notes from the bamboo and kind of a sweet tartness from the apple. So I really enjoy this one. Same lid, white wax, and thin wicks on that one as well. So let me rank these for you, and then I'll talk about the ones that I didn't pick up. Y'all, these are hard to rank. I really like all four, and they each have their place. I mean, this is basically impossible. I like them all. I think I would do the new Oasis Fern in fourth. It's gorgeous, but I think it's the lily of the valley that's scaring me a bit. It's a little bit too sharp. Then I would probably do the jungle palm trees. Love it, but sometimes that palm can be a bit overwhelming. I also get some perfuminess from the apple when, if I recall correctly, when that's lit, but that's kind of cheating because I know what it smells like on warm. Second, I would do papaya leaf and bamboo. I just love the fruity sweetness. I love the mango in here. I love that it doesn't smell like pea or BO on cold, which I normally get from tropical fruits. Number one is a stunner, Dewy Rainforest. This is number one by quite a margin. I would say on cold, the other three are kind of tied for me, but I definitely like this one on cold. Really can't wait to see how that delivers on warm. So let's go ahead and talk about the other scents in this collection, just in case you want to know more. I didn't pick them up because these are ones that I've already burned in the past and I either didn't like or I didn't love, and I will tell you which ones are which. Okay, so there's actually 7 in this collection. One of them is Whitewater Springs, and last year this was not a part of the tropical collection. This was a part of, it was like a rain water collection they did, or like rain river. It was water scents anyways. Scent notes on that one are rushing waters, salted grapefruit, and crisp eucalyptus. And it's got eucalyptus in it. I'm burnt out on it. I actually just destashed this one in one of my Goose Creek destash videos recently, so I wasn't going to buy it again, and I wasn't crazy enough about it to get through it the first time. I definitely wasn't going to try it a second time. I will go ahead and link below any reviews I have on that I think will be helpful. You can also always go to my main channel page and do a search by name, and you can find any candle from Goose Creek that I've reviewed, either in a cold sniff, a lit review episode, an empties, a rotation. It will show you everything that's linked to candles with that name. So didn't rebuy that one because it wasn't one that I could even get through when I got it the first time. A Volcanic Sunrise I already own. I have that. The Hubs likes it. It is a dupe of the Capri Blue Volcano candle, and I don't know if I'm putting that in the right order. I don't remember which one's the brand and which one's the candle name. I think Volcano's the scent, but I don't recall. This is a dupe of that. For me, it's far too citric acid and sour. It is zesty citrus, lava red strawberries, and sugar cane, and it just reads very like high-pitched, sour / bright citric acid to me. He loves it. He loves that sort of citrus. I don't. So if you're looking for something super tart and, to my nose, sour, you would enjoy it. Or if you like the Capri Blue Volcano candle, you would like this one, and it's much more affordable. I also did not pick up the Hibiscus Orchid, and that is because I bought that last year. I think I ended up giving that to one of my viewers. That was when I was giving away candles that I didn't like. Hibiscus Orchid has scent notes of island hibiscus, orchid petals, and pink pineapple nectar, and I feel like this one was just sour. I don't know how else to frame it other than it was very sour, very high-pitched. Hibiscus feels sour to my nose as a floral. Then you add into that the pink pineapple, which almost read like grapefruit to my nose. And then the orchid petals were very floral. So it was like a bright floral with a sour fruit and sour floral, and it wasn't for me. It's a beast though. If you like hibiscus, like if you ever drink hibiscus tea, it smells like that. You would enjoy that if that's your thing. So those are the 3 I did not pick up. And, like I said, I've already talked about those. Actually, I don't know that I have reviewed the volcano one. I don't think I have. I think I hauled it, so it might just be a haul video that I link below, but I didn't review it because I just didn't like it. It just wasn't my thing. All right, I'm going to cut here. I'm going to go burn these, take some notes, and then I'll come back right after the cut to share with you how these evolved on warm, whether or not I am re-ranking them, and I will talk to you about strength and throw. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I am back with an update on the 2 returning scents that I really liked that I rebought: papaya leaf and bamboo, as well as jungle palm trees. These are both same. I don't get any impression of a formula change either in terms of scent or strength and throw. These are both really good performers, strong creepers, absolutely no issue on these at all. The Hubs said he likes this one better than he remembered, the jungle palm trees, so really glad I reordered that one. Happy with those, happy they haven't changed. Now, these last 2, new to me, new to everyone, reviewed. One of them is a D-stash, and that one is Oasis Fern. And that is because the lily note in here, lily of the valley, becomes very sharp and prominent on warm. Too much for my nose. The Hubs did not like this one. He was really put off by it. I do think it's a well done lily scent. If you like that sharp white kind of dewy scent, I think you would enjoy this one. But for me, it's way too high-pitched and astringent to my nose. It was too sinus clearing. The hyacinth in here is really pretty. It almost gives me like lilac energy in terms of like a bright, sweet sharpness. I do get a sense of dewiness from the jungle fern note, but I am craving more green. I actually feel like if this had more of a green note in it, it might help freshen it up a little bit and make it less sharp. This was a strong performer. Definitely made itself known in the room. If you're sensitive to florals, I think you might think this one was a beast, because to me, I'm sensitive. It was very strong. And then good throw, does fill the space, stronger on the perimeter. So it's not elusive. It's not like I had to go looking for it, but definitely stronger on the edges of the room than towards the center. So I will have this by the time you view my review here. This will be on my eBay page as a D-stash candle because it's not for me. This one, however, absolutely is for me. First note in my journal is OMG, love it. Love this one. First of all, super strong, excellent throw. This one is very loud, very bright, very dewy, very green, and it is exactly what I'm looking for right now. So this is not going to go back in the cabinet. This is getting added to my green theme, which is growing every day. It has Yankees Shamrock Candle. It has Kringle's Tea Time. I have the Greenhouse Reverie from the Gala Shop. This is going to be in there. I have Voluspa's Temple Moss. This belongs in that same family. Fresh, bright, green, grassy, aquatic, dewy, lush. There is a sweetness in here that doesn't quite read like there's orange in here, or citrus. Yeah, fresh citrus, but it doesn't really read like citrus sweetness. To me, this comes through more like a palm sweetness. There's no palm note here, but I swear I get like a creamy sweetness that I wouldn't normally associate with citrus. Although, to be fair, I'm sometimes nose blind to citrus scents. I don't get it in this one at all. It's possible it's there. But to me, this is just a very green, very bright, very dewy, beautiful spring scent. So this is going right into the rotation. Hopefully I'll get through that this month and give you an update on the empties come April. That is all I have for this lit review episode. If you have any questions, put those in the comments below. Also, if you have any insights from burning anything from this collection, share those as well, even if it's different from mine. I always like to build community in here and give my other viewers insight into what the possibility and potential is with these candles. If you like my lit review series from Goose Creek, make sure you give me a thumbs up before you take off. Subscribe, because I do this all the time. And I will see you again tomorrow in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye, everybody.